let's get a sound check here real quick. Apparently, I'm not being broadcasted right now.
I can hear you.
Apparently, I am being broadcasted right now.
I can hear you.
I am being broadcasted right now.
And Tony's there. Hi, Tony. Tony says that is normal. Greg says he's first. Well, Greg, I hate to tell you, you were third. Let's see here. Go check this one out.
No, really, Greg was second because I let Josh and me in.
I was first because I've been waiting for about 5 minutes.
Depends on what we're talking about. If we're talking about Zoom, it would be Alex, Chris, Josh, and then Greg. If we're talking about the YouTube stream, it would be me, Tony, then Greg.
You want to have
We got an echo.
Who's got their YouTube stream running? Well, that'd be me. Oops. I forgot I was watching something earlier today. So, Tony was in first. Actually, I was in first. You guys just can't see it because I was testing out the Twidget, as I do every night to make sure it's functioning. And then Tony said, "Good evening, audio, video good." And he said normal, meaning it was good. The audio was good. And then Greg comes in. Somehow, at the top of the list, I don't understand that. Who knows? So we are back. I am back. Have we got the screensaver issue? He's not back from church yet, though, right?
He is not. He asked me to log him in, so that's the reason why he's there on Zoom. He's not there.
Right. Okay. And I'm almost going to go out on a limb and say the introduction did not have any music tonight. I think it was quiet. Josh says, "Hi everyone, I'm on my way home." So good call on our part. Hey Chris.
Hey.
Good to see you back again.
Yeah, he said he had a 9:45 pickup, and it's 9:45.
Yeah.
For you right now, so that's
Yeah.
they're spot on today.
Yeah. I want to make this a little bit bigger over here. Okay. So you haven't had a chance to check out and see if what you were going to do to fix the screen issue is resolved yet or not?
Oh, you mean about his screensavers? No, I have not.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can't get that accomplished tonight, and we'll switch it over to Tech Talk.
Alex, just delete system 32. They'll take it all out.
That will solve the issue, yes. I'm pretty sure that would solve the problem.
But I'm curious if I'll still remove the other screensavers that you put on there, other than just the normal Windows 10 ones. I was curious if I go in there right now and change it to one of the Windows 10 ones and set it for like a minute, like we had done, if it will work.
Without removing them or after you remove them?
Without removing them, I'm curious if it'll work if I just change it to like the ribbons one that we know works on our systems without any of those funky ones in there.
It might. Good evening, gentlemen of Zoom. Using the term loosely. Hey, Jeff, good to see you. Uh-oh, why is that not popping up over on the screen? What's going on here? Are we frozen? We are frozen.
I don't know what's going on. We got bad weather. And
we got good weather, but all of a sudden Zoom is working just fine, but
right now, because he's in Zoom, it won't work when we're all in Zoom, of course.
Right. Well, right. He's going to have to temporarily either leave the Zoom session and come back, or go to his iPad, or something along those lines, like what you did. I mean, we know that the ribbon worked. I don't know if deleting that one is a factor or not. I did it without deleting it, so you should be able to get it to work. Either it doesn't make any difference. At some point in time, it needs to go, because if it doesn't go, he's going to keep trying to make it work, and we know it won't work. We know that. So.
But he's out for work tomorrow, so I can bother him all day long. I mean.
Whoa. Time out, Padawan, time out. Do you not remember earlier today I said, are you going anywhere tomorrow?
No. Other than on Josh's computer.
That wasn't your answer earlier, and you said, I don't have any plans to go anywhere. I said, good, I need to get with you to work some things out. Now I'm back. I'm suddenly put in second place.
I'm not physically going anywhere tomorrow.
Do you not remember me telling you we were going to get together and work some things out?
Yes. Ma'am.
So I'm now second place. I'm in the back seat.
No.
That's about a 5-minute penalty. We'll just start this night out right. Put him in the waiting room. Get it done. Get it over with.
I don't know what they were talking about, but we had some warnings come through tonight, and they just said on the scanner, they announced to everybody that the south side power was down. I don't know what
10
that
minutes into
means.
the Zoom session, and you've already got your hand heavy on the waiting room button.
Oh, is it on the button, or did I push a button? Nah, if you need to work with Josh tomorrow, that's fine. I'll figure out what I need to do.
It won't take me that long. Just go in there, delete his. The longest part is finding them all, since they're all just scattered around in the System 32 folder. There's no specific screensavers folder.
Right, that's true. But what you could do is go into the search, type in .scr, and it'll find all the SCRs in System 32. Then go through there and pick out the ones that you know are not the right ones and delete them. Yeah, Chris, you had some bad weather either last night or headed that way today.
Not today, and yesterday and a day. They said on the scanner something about a south side tower down. I guess that means they're radio towers. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Let's see, which way I need to move to.
They can still operate though, I guess.
There we go. Yeah, that'll work right there. Yeah, they're predicting the dreaded snow we're here for this weekend. Crazy.
Serious? That's a late snow.
I'm sure it'll just be flurries and it won't amount to a hill of beans, but still. And Lorna actually has Saturday off. They got her schedule all messed up. So.
It's Easter coast now.
I guess. So Josh says LOL. I'm not sure what he's referring. Oh, probably me putting you in the waiting room. He thought was funny. I thought we'd just get it out of the way. Get it done. Get it over with. So dinner was good. We went to the same restaurant we went to last week. Little family-owned joint just up the street here. I haven't made up my mind yet if they're German or Bavarian. They're one or the other. Really good food.
Is it German? Is it that type of food? German food?
Yeah, it's rich food, and it's just really got good taste. Prices are great. In fact, yeah, go ahead, Chris.
What they actually eat?
We had ribs last week, and tonight we had tenderloin.
Okay.
Next
Hold
week.
on, my water's boiling. I'm gonna go check on it.
All right. When we came home, we spent more at Starbucks than we spent for our dinner. And that's terrible. 2 cups of coffee cost more than a full dinner did. But she wanted Starbucks, so we stopped and got Starbucks. Trying to figure out how to get positioned here. That's about good right there. If I can just stay there. Not bad. Looks like the Alex has slipped away for a moment. Greg, what'd you have for dinner? I know you were getting ready to cook when I left.
Oh, I made Jimmy Dean's hot sausage, sour cream chive mashed potatoes, with some extra garlic powder in there, and some parsley flakes, some butter, some milk, and some green beans, some hot sauce on my sausage.
Sounds good. We had salad and some kind of weird soup, and we split a baked potato. And the tenderloin, I'm not kidding you, it was probably 14 inches across. It was enough for both of us.
Man.
Yeah, it was. I should have taken a picture of it. I didn't think about that till right now.
Just talking to my neighbor, I saw him laying underneath his van. Transmission problems.
Oh boy. Josh says he can use his iPad when you work on the computer all day, when we all work on it. So yeah, I mean, if he wants tonight to get on his iPad, and Alex, if you want to tap in real quick and make that slight little change, and then disconnect Teamviewer, he can tell you if it's going to work or not. I mean, we already know you can't stay connected on Teamviewer and at work because we did that earlier and got nowhere.
Yeah, I gotta wait till he gets home so he can switch it over to his iPad. Oh, and his internet hit a new record today. You know how before when we were having internet issues?
Yep.
On his computer, it was saying it's connected between the router and his computer at 72 megabits per second. Now I checked it just a minute ago and it says connected at 400, which is the same. It shows on my computer as the connection between my router and my computer.
You check.
So now his internet's still doing fine. It's showing over 200 now, which is never done before.
Nice. Maybe they got a little bump in their. Maybe they got a little bump they don't know about.
Still got the same upload, but because he's not been having any issues for the past several nights on Zoom, I think we can pretty much rule out the fact that he's got 10 other people in there.
No, we ruled that out that night. We knew there was a
4K video or whatever.
Right. No, I knew there wasn't 10 other people in there. I just knew there was one other person in there. But if anyone in the neighborhood is ciphering off of that signal, then you could potentially have up to 10 people. And you don't know what the
just based on how good his connection is right now on the computer, I would suspect there's not 10 other people in the neighborhood.
Right, at least not tonight. I mean, something was clearly going on that night. You all right, Chris?
I'm fine. I didn't know. I thought I was muted.
I haven't checked that yet tonight. Let's press this button and see what happens.
I noticed ever since he screwed those antennas on better, I really haven't noticed any issues at all with the Teamviewer or with Zoom.
That's good.
Well, the cold front hadn't come through yet, and there's a line of storms developing along it. It's developed over the past few hours.
Yeah. It was 54 when we went to dinner tonight. I thought it was relatively comfortable. Lorna was about freezing, but I thought it was comfortable.
Well, it's 68 here. It's cooled off.
That's a good temperature. Comfortable.
I'm watching the radar now, but most of it's moved out. I mean, it's just rain, I believe.
Yeah, I don't have my phone. It's in there charging again. Robert sent me a picture last night. They had huge storms in his area.
That's still, yeah, but that's what that cold front is moving in, is those storms that he had probably.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually the storms we getting probably what he had. But then there's another line of storms along that cold front.
Oh, this is scary. She
But
said.
it's moving into this cold, cooler area, and they die out.
Oh, she's in there playing with the fire stick. I gotta watch this. You know you're on the fire stick, right? I'll be right back. Yeah, you're not on Roku, you're on the fire stick.
You don't hear that?
You hear that?
I heard it.
Love it.
Usually just go back and go down and back into it. It works just fine. I am back.
Me too.
Yeah.
Had to go get a channel on the fire stick for her.
Alex, did you hear that light? Did you hear that thunder? My mic was unmuted.
I did.
Tony's got us all beat. He's at 75 degrees currently.
74 in the house right now.
That's comfortable.
Yeah, in fact, I got a call from the HVAC company. I'm gonna write me up an estimate to see how much it's gonna cost to replace my furnace.
Oh, is it bad?
Well, when it was cold a few nights ago, I had to keep turning the emergency breaker off.
Oh. That don't sound good.
That clears any error codes that are in there.
75 and clear. Boy, that sounds nice. I have to research who is carrying the Masters tomorrow. I know CBS will pick it up Saturday and Sunday.
Something's been on CBS last 2 days, but they've been interrupting our local CBS called the weather. I know people hate when they do that, but
Tiger's gonna be playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I just would like. He can't win, I don't think. Oh, ESPN is carrying it the first 2 days, and then CBS will carry it Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I would dearly, dearly like to see him at least just make the cut. I think after, what has it been, 19 months or something like that, he hadn't played. That would be an accomplishment. I mean, I know he said, I think I can win. You know, I don't think he can. Be nice. It would be really cool to see that happen, but just to see him play again right now, that's the good thing. I'm trying to think back historically when he comes back from his little injuries, how he does. And if I remember right, he doesn't do too well in his first couple of tournaments. Not like he needs the money either. I mean, he's set.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
I was watching another stream earlier today while I was trying to get woke up, and somebody showed 2 clips back to back from Saturday Night Live. One of them was about 3 minutes long, and the other one was about a minute and a half, at very most 5 minutes or so. And she said, "I sure hope I don't get you in trouble or anything." He goes, "Oh, don't worry about it. This channel is untouchable." And he no sooner got the word untouchable out of his mouth when it came across there. Stream is temporarily suspended due to copyright violation.
Whose stream was that?
That's Jeff Riddle, guy out of Michigan. He does about an hour every day, from like 1 to 2 or 2 to 3. I can never figure it out. But it was just so ironic that he had just got through saying that there was no way that was going to happen, and he was gone. Came back about 5 minutes later. He put in chat, it'll come back. So, wasn't the first time it had happened with him. You know you've made it when you get temporarily shut off by YouTube.
Hey, you hadn't heard no more out of our friend in Australia?
I have not heard from anybody from Australia. Now, let me check my mail. I don't know if I got any email from him or not. I rarely look at my spam folder. Oh,
I clean mine out once a week.
yeah, no, I got nothing, Chris. I did that earlier today too. I was working on trying to clean up my email a little bit. Didn't get very far.
The last message I got from him was the next day after that happened. He apparently didn't get out all of what he was going to want to say, so he sent me a paragraph.
Well, there's an old saying, little too late, or something along those lines. I don't have all of them memorized, but...
How late, time short.
yeah. I know one thing. I do not look forward to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week when she's going to work 6 to 6 all 3 days. We walked in the door at 6:19, and by 6:20, I was in bed. Up at 2:40. Can't handle days like that. Not that I...
You did it to yourself.
Yeah, I intentionally stayed up. I wanted to see a couple things. Well, I wanted to see if I could do it. And 2, I wanted to see the effect it had. And it had it absolutely ruins the day.
We've actually got a river flood warning. This morning before all this rain, the flood stage is 21 feet. And we're supposed to go to 24 feet Saturday. I don't know what it's going to go to now.
You must be getting a lot of rain in your area.
Yeah, and the river's been up past few weeks anyway. I don't know why.
Global warming?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or that snow that's come down,
Could be.
melted and come down, eventually got here.
Sure. Very well could be. What are you What are you munching on, Alex? Danish cookies?
Right behind my house is a river. I mean, it's about 2 miles, from the river. But it won't flood. I'm higher.
If that river ever floods and gets to your house, I think we're going to have some problems.
I don't think it will. I'm not gonna say it won't. But it's the way it drops down. The land like drops down. You know, the low area.
I was eating fruit snacks.
Okay. No cookies tonight?
No cookies tonight. I've got cookies in there, but.
Oh, you're going healthy tonight, huh?
No.
Is that the Crystal Ice drink? Or whatever it's called?
Sparkling ice.
Sparkling ice. Yeah, at least it had ice in it. Grab my phone. Enough for me. Works just fine. So we're currently at 51. So that's not too bad. Overnight low is going to be 45. That's even better. 40% chance of snow on Saturday. Next week we're going to be in the 70s, but there's rain again predicted for all 5 days. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll bypass us. He must live a pretty good distance away from his church.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't live as close as I do. I mean, church was. I texted you at 10 after when I was sitting at the church parking lot, and then by 16 after I was home already.
That is pretty close. I need to send Tim a message. He posted earlier today that he thought he might have broke his arm a couple weeks ago.
It's actually closer to 3 miles to the river.
Yeah, let's hope it never... I mean, can you imagine? Unless it's only about 2 or 3 inches deep. That would...
I'm looking at the Google Earth, and actually the land where I was thinking it drops, actually it gets higher than where I'm at now. So this road has changed. I hadn't been back there, back almost in a swamp in a long time.
Yeah, Lauren and I went and checked some things out when we first moved back here. Alex, if I get my HP computer from my aunt, can you please help me go back to Windows 10?
Yes.
If I can get Doug to put his software on it, please.
Ready. And just in case he asks anything else, the question is yes. The answer is yes.
Better hope he doesn't ask for a lot of money, because you just said the answer is yes. So what he's got on the HP computer, what's he got? Windows 11?
On his aunt's HP computer, he's going to give it to his cousin.
Okay.
He wants us to revert back to Windows 11 to give it to his cousin.
So, no, he says, he said, if I get my HP computer back from my aunt, can you please help me go back to Windows 10?
He's talking about his laptop then. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because his laptop, the original the original computer that got him on Doug's stream, the one that originally came with Windows 10s, he upgraded it to Windows 11, and now it's slower than anything.
Has it got a regular hard drive or has it got a?
No, it's actually got an SSD, like a PCIe SSD or something, some form of SSD, but
okay, so it's not.
It's just slow.
What memory? How much memory you got?
8.
Oh, that shouldn't be that slow then.
Hey Chris, hey Alex, hey Ken.
Hey, Rick.
It
I
is
think that's
slow.
right, Alex.
It is. The drive is like 275, 250, something like that.
Why is that thing so slow?
It's so slow because my only guess is because it originally came with Windows 10s, and he upgraded it to Windows 10 Home, and then he upgraded it to Windows 11 Home. And
You know what might help? Completely wipe everything out, wipe out all the HP crap.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's what he wants to do.
Sometimes that stuff don't affect it, but with that, I bet that computer's got bloatware, HP slowing it down.
He's asking to redo it. If we redo it, we're going to redo it by putting a flash drive in it and clean installing it.
I wonder if there's any hardware issue with it.
And it might just be that because it came with with Windows 10s and it was only designed for Windows 10s, it might just be that it's got a super slow processor in it too.
Yeah, it should run Windows 10 Home fine.
Can you not look it up and see if it'll support Windows 10 Home?
Oh, I know it'll support Windows 10 Home because you can take any version, any Windows 10s, any computer that came with Windows 10s, and upgrade it to Home. Take it out of S mode and because it's basically Windows 10s is Windows 10 Home with a whole bunch of restrictions on it.
Okay. So why do you think slowing it down then?
The fact that it's running Windows 11.
Oh. Okay. So in other words, it's probably not supposed to have Windows 11 on it?
No. None of his computers, none of the HP or Dell computers are technically supposed to have Windows 11 on them.
Oh.
Only one that is supported by Microsoft officially to run Windows 11 is his new build, and we don't want to run Windows 11 on his new build until at least 2025.
That made it worse. I'm trying to get the glare out of my glasses. Yeah, that's not helping. Not coming from there. I thought it would be coming directly in front of me here. Uh-oh, where'd Zoom go? There it
I
is.
haven't gone anywhere.
No, I moved my Twidget and Zoom disappeared. It's weird. And all of what the heck? Now my clocks are gone. That is super weird. Go to move one thing and everything shuts down except the one thing you're trying to move. What'd you do today, Rick?
Worked on a few computers, upgraded one. Another one cleaned out. It was rather dusty and dirty.
Matthew Cap says somebody's watching SpongeBob in the background.
These are 70 satellite Roadrunner Belvedere taillight housings and taillight lenses. Differences.
I don't know that it's SpongeBob, but I can hear something.
Here's something, but it's
Yeah.
definitely not SpongeBob.
Josh is going to go to his aunt's tomorrow and get the HP from his aunt, he says in chat.
Alex is watching SpongeBob.
No, I'm not. I'm watching two things. This Zoom and your YouTube stream. That's it. That's the only two things I have open right now. And the YouTube is on mute.
Yeah, otherwise we'd have a horrible echo. Well, I got to figure out why this has got that glare. This should make it really glare. No?
Oh, we still got a couple storms to pass, and I think we'll be okay.
Well, I got a call from that lady the other day about those cassette tapes, and for today, I can't remember now. And she said that she needed to come pick them up. If I had them done, she said she needed to come pick them up, but she said it'll be a week or two.
See if this works.
Guys do, call him.
Well, that is weird. I cannot for the life of me figure out where this glare is coming from.
Clean your glasses.
Oh, I did that already. That's the first thing I tried, but I shut down my other monitor thinking it was coming from there. I get right now why it's like that, because it's got a blue screen. Oh, great. Everything's over there. I'm going to turn that screen back on, because I thought maybe it was peripherally coming from there.
What do you want now? Right?
Rick, Josh said tell me come out.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Lens cleaners. Eyeglass cleaners. Here you go, Ken.
Will that stop the glare?
I don't know, but it'll clean them.
So far, that looks different. That's way bigger. Oh, well.
I seen a man today at Walmart when I was walking out. He was walking out, and this kind of stuff makes me ill. The alarm went off when he was walking out, and the lady told him to come back, and he went back, and it went off again, and next thing you know, something fell out of his jacket. And I bet they let him get away. He went to the register to pay. I bet they didn't say nothing to him. That's what makes me mad, is they let people get away with it.
Looks like the clocks have gone away. It says world clock worldwide. Okay.
What you think about that, Ken?
Did he go back in the store, or did he just keep walking?
He went back in to pay for it, but still the attempt to do it though.
Yeah, you could give him the benefit of the doubt, and maybe he did pay for it. I don't know.
Well, he went in and paid for it. But he went back toward the register. He had it in his jacket. Why would you, if you bought it, why would you have it in your jacket anyway?
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that.
And it was too warm for a jacket anyway. Which some people wear a jacket winters.
Well, I gotta go find my clocks. Oh.
They're on the wall.
Yeah, really. No, I don't understand. Okay, that's going to be at the bottom. I'm going to run that up. No, I'm not. I'm going to bring that to there. I'll run this. There we go.
I wonder why he's not on the Zoom on his phone. He's been on Zoom on his phone before with Doug.
That I don't know.
Well, probably because he's probably not logged in, may not be logged in on his phone.
Could be. All right, I think I got the clocks back. I can't see the stream right now. I'm just going to have to go off what someone tells me.
Yeah, they're back.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I do not understand why they went away. Because all I did was shut that monitor off. Apparently by shutting that monitor off, it throws everything in a tizzy and gets rid of everything. Now my chat's gone. Oh, well. That's... Oh, my goodness.
Things are disappearing on you.
No, chat went... Okay, now this is weird. Chat went below the stream. I have no... This has happened before to me, too. And I have no clue how to fix this. So let me bring this over here. You can go full screen a moment. Oh, now by going full screen, chat is back. That is crazy. And then when I try to reduce it... Okay, what is going on? If I go full screen, I've got chat. I do see an issue with OBS though. Okay, solve that problem. That should solve the clock problem. And it does kind of sort... Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. Now, why did... Oh, okay. Figure this out.
Chicken across the road.
Yeah, really. That would be easier to figure out than this little mess. Usually when that happens, it's because I've hit a wrong button somewhere. And it throws chat down into the theater mode? No. Okay, theater mode is not it. Default view, that's what I want. And then if I... That is ridiculous. There we go. That's got it coming back. I see here.
Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow while he's down at his aunt's.
Besides fixing the screensaver?
Now that's what I mean, deleting all deleting all them screensavers while he's not there to mess with the mouse.
Give it a shot tonight live and let's see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Are the clocks still running?
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm trying to adjust this. I don't.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it's running.
Somehow, when I turned that monitor off, it just threw everything out of whack. I do not get it. It's almost like it reset it to different settings or something. I don't know. But it's good now. I can, as long as the clocks are running. I didn't cover them up completely, but I've got chat back, so that's cool.
Alex, why wouldn't those screensavers run in Windows 10? Because they were 16-bit?
I don't know, but that's
Those flying Windows was from Windows 95, so I'm pretty sure that wouldn't work.
That's a good guess though.
As of 2019, the flying Windows did work, but as of 2022, they do not work. And we know that because Greg, Alex, and I experimented with them earlier today on my machine, and they do not work. We verified that.
So you're saying they will work probably up till a certain version of Windows 10?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's possible, but the way he talked, the way Josh talked, he was able to get it. He was able to get it to work. He was able to get it to work for a little bit, and then he was able to get it to work for a little bit, and then it didn't work. But he has it updated. There hasn't been another major feature release of Windows 10 since he got the computer. So my theory is that when he messed around and tried to download that Windows XP professional wallpaper that said it was designed for Windows XP, when he tried to go set it in the screensaver, my theory is that messed up something else.
That could have.
Now the flying Windows one is not working.
Well, the flying Windows one, it worked on my neck computer.
It worked on what computer?
It worked on my neck computer.
Well, which version of which version of Windows 10 was it running?
The last version that came out.
Well, we know it don't work now. Along with all them other screensavers that you tried to download.
You can get viruses easy by downloading screensavers.
And Matthew Kemp says Windows 95, 98 first edition and second edition and Windows ME are all 16-bit operating systems, and you cannot run 16-bit applications on Windows 10 64-bit operating system. Nice.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true. Then why is it working on my neck computer?
Your aunt's computer?
Yeah.
You mean the HP desktop that is running Windows 11?
Yeah. Let's just put it this way: you shouldn't be installing it.
Different hardware on the HP than what's on his new build?
Yes.
I mean, it may work, but it's gonna be problems.
Yeah. And that's one of them things that sounds like it's an intermittent problem. It sounds like it works on sometimes it don't. And the best thing to do is to just remove it and not mess with that kind of stuff.
See, my older HP from 2013, I could probably put those screensavers, and they may work, but on this newer system, it may not. I thought it was good because it's easier for me to copy.
What'd you say, Josh?
I thought in the film because it's easier for me to copy rather than typing on the screen.
You on your iPad or your computer?
My iPhone.
Oh, okay. So, Alex, are you going to log in and see if you can remove that to see if it's going to work, or because you can share your screen and show everybody what's going on, see if that fix works or not.
Okay, I'll do that.
So Matthew says they have a 64-bit version of Windows XP, and he copied over Mystified and another screensaver to both his HP and Dell, and they worked.
There is a 64-bit version of Windows XP, but it only goes to Service Pack 2. Am I correct, Alex?
I don't know.
That
I think it only goes to Service Pack 2.
makes two of
Did I
us.
get deal with everything doesn't start?
Yes, you did. The professor said he doesn't know.
That's hilarious.
Ha
I'll be right back. I gotta go throw the clothes in the dryer.
Oh, no, hard. We got him there. Maybe Media Center that only goes to Service Pack 2. I don't remember.
Just throw them out on the tree in the back.
Already throw the soap in there. All you do is put them in there and set the dial. Running into technical difficulties there, Professor?
No, I just changed this. I didn't delete them. For now, I just changed the screensaver to the ribbons one. It comes default with Windows 10
Okay.
from his flying Windows, so we'll have to wait till it gets home to see if it actually works.
Oh, he's not home yet? I thought he was home.
He said he was talking on his iPhone, which means he's probably on the.
Oh, I thought he was home. Just said he wasn't going to type on his computer.
No.
No. Open your ears.
Mm-hmm. Alex is gonna be going to the waiting room. Alex, I am home. But it's easier for me to be on Zoom on the iPhone.
So you are home?
Yeah.
Open your ears. Okay, hey Josh, he's going to set your screensaver. Don't touch your mouse, don't touch your keyboard, and let us know if the ribbons come on in about a minute or so. After he says he's disconnected from Teamviewer.
Okay, I disconnected. I said it already.
Oh, I got to open my ears. I didn't hear that.
Maybe you could get hearing.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I said maybe you could get hearing.
I hear you just fine. If I didn't want to know if that ribbon worked or not, I'd throw him in the waiting room.
I'm surprised you're not putting me in the waiting room.
I done put Alex in there once. I started the night off putting him in the waiting room.
I know. I like the joke about the clock, Greg.
I missed a joke about clocks?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You said look on your wall.
Yeah, I got one on my wall in here, and I got one on the wall in the living room, and then I got one on the wall by the doorway.
No.
I don't have one on the wall in the bedroom, though.
Well, you couldn't find your clock on the screen, on the computer screen.
Oh, yeah, because I was looking at the wall. If I'd have looked on the screen, I found them.
Yeah.
Anybody start a timer to see how long this has been?
No.
No.
Yeah, we'll give it a minute. As we know from experience today with Alex and I, sometimes it does take a little longer than a minute, which is really strange. Because it went past a minute and then it was approaching 2 minutes and then all of a sudden it started working. So I found that to be not good, but so you did set it to a minute, right?
Yes.
And you did hit apply,
Yes.
and you did hit OK.
Yes.
Okay. So far, so good.
And my wife did not show up tonight.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And I talked to my pastor, and my pastor said I should apologize to her.
I believe someone else told you that too, did he not?
Yeah. He said apologies go a long way. And when we looked at it, it looks like it's not going to come on. But I have an idea.
Oh, now I'm scared.
What is your idea?
I'm wondering if he put the timer back on, so like if he lets me change the time limit, if it's not coming on because the time limit's available.
The time limit's enabled. It's set to a minute, which is the smallest amount of time that you can have it set to.
It is.
Yes.
Yes. I think when you tried to install that Windows XP Professional screensaver that you were having a hard time getting rid of, that was saying that it was designed for Windows XP and not Windows 10, I think that really screwed some stuff up.
Something that was designed for Windows XP stays on Windows XP.
You're not telling me nothing I don't know, Rick.
I know, I wasn't saying it to you.
Yeah, the time limit is enabled. So,
You can't have the screensaver enabled and not have a time limit.
And you put it on bubbles for some reason. Let me have the screen a minute, Josh, please. So he's got 3D flower box, 3D flying objects, 3D maze, 3D pipes, 3D text. I'm guessing those may have to go
Every
away.
one of those other than 3D text, the one that you're using needs to be
Right.
gone.
He's also got one on here called Starfield.
That one is a default. I believe that one's a default. Yeah, I guess
no,
that's one.
that came from Windows XP.
Right. Because I don't have Starfield on mine. All right. Ribbons works. I'm going to do something totally different than what Alex did. I'm actually going to take away your screensaver for a moment.
But that still doesn't explain why the flying window was on my HP.
Different hardware. It's like you got a car from 2022 and you're trying to put a part on it from 2002. The part ain't going to work.
It still doesn't explain why it was on my CPU.
Because it's older hardware. It's an older machine.
Older hardware.
Not other hardware, older hardware. And other hardware, for that matter. All right. Now, I will start my timer. Hold on. Go to my clock. Go to timer. Reset. All right. So, Josh, I'm sorry. Don't use your mouse. Don't use your keyboard. I'm logging off Teamviewer right now. Don't do anything. And I started the timer right now. We will see if in about another minute you get something going across your screen. If not, Alex is going to have to go in there and get rid of all those other ones and then test it. Which I believe is what we were initially going to do anyway.
Well, I have that. I believe I have that screensaver backed up. So even if he removes all the other screensavers, I can put that one back in.
And you're going to have
We
it,
don't
and
want
you're going
that- You don't want that one back in. That one's the one that's causing the problem. We don't
Right.
want that one back
No, I believe the one that was causing the problem was that Windows XP one. That Windows XP professional one. Because before I put that in, everything was working fine.
Yes.
If when I put that in, that we were having a problem. That's when the problem started.
No, we tried that flying Windows screensaver on Ken's computer and it did not work.
Nope, it does not.
I'm pretty sure it was on mine.
I'm pretty sure if you're talking about on your new machine, if it did, something wasn't right because it didn't work on mine.
Who's coming in?
That would be Robert. I'm going to verify it's Robert. You at
It's
work?
me, yes.
Must be a slow night. Or no. No, you're off. No, wait a minute. No, you're off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, man, I've been up all night.
Right.
I'm gonna sit back and let y'all have it. Now.
Anything happen? Anything happen yet, Josh?
Nope.
If the professor goes in and removes all those screensavers, the professor does not want and will not allow you to put that flying Windows screensaver or any of those other screensavers back in the computer.
Then I'm telling you, it works on the computer. Because I have it.
Well, we're telling you we tested it out and it does not work.
that doesn't explain why I'm working on the HP laptop. Then.
Sure it does. The HP laptop has nothing to do with this computer build. Josh, you need to forget about it. Worked on. Hell, I had something work in 1980 that's not going to work today. You need to realize that worked on something before does not necessarily mean it's going to work on something that's brand new and not equipped to do what you want it to do. It's just not going to do that. I'm going to reboot your machine.
Usually
If you want all these old Windows XP screensavers and Windows XP stuff, you need to get a machine that's designed for Windows XP from like a yard sale or something. And install Windows XP.
we don't have them around here. Usually when I reboot from the key, it works. But there's clearly something going on.
This is one of those intermittent issues that you don't like to, that nobody likes to try to fix. So the best way to prevent the issue is just remove it.
But I don't like any of the Windows 10 screensavers, that's why I use my own.
Well, I'm sure you can download I'm sure you can find Windows 10 compatible screensavers from the Microsoft Store from somewhere else that will actually work on Windows.
You know, I don't think for me,
If you want to help me do that, you're more than welcome to.
Has it booted back up yet?
Yeah.
And you're signed in?
No.
Okay, get signed in. Excuse me. Ew, that's a salad burp. That's horrible.
The only reason I have to with doing it is because we don't want Catherine to know what's going on.
Better hope she's not watching the YouTube stream then.
and then by the time I go on that side, go on here, peel the back and take her off, and then that's why I got to see what they're doing.
Matthew put a link in for military planes. I would like that one. I may have to go check that one out.
And what's the deal with two Zoom icons being on my desktop? Don't I only have one?
Yes, there's only one on there.
No, there's not. There's two.
What do you
mean? Two.
What do you mean there's two?
There's two of them.
I see
Hold
a.
on.
Show me, Josh. I see one. No, get out of that. Show me two Zoom icons on your.
I'm setting the dog off. I
Okay.
don't want to talk.
Yeah, he does. He does have two shortcuts. Yeah, I do. I see it. Are they both for Zoom, or are they both? Is one for your JAWS?
Yeah, they're both for Zoom because dog is down here.
Okay.
For people that see these assembly line markings in our show or videos.
Is that the only one that's duplicated?
What we do, emulate all the markings that the assembly line put on it to tell the people down the assembly line what's been done.
We usually start at the back of the part and work my way forward. A lot of these guys now, the assembly line, this is to indicate that that hole has been tightened and or the floors have been built or what have you. Markings like the three.
And it looks like they're going to the same folder. They're going to the same place.
And we just duplicate.
Yeah, they were both put on the same day within 1 minute of each other. That's really odd. All right.
Really, really.
Yeah, I'll let the professor deal with that.
We believe that blue meant that the blues have been topped up, like your transmission or your rear axle.
Gosh, this is what I would call you're getting a lesson in tough love.
I already get that from my wife, thank you.
We're getting a double dose of it.
I know, and I don't like it.
We check every bolt and every fastener on that car And
I didn't apologize yet.
Scan that, and when you look at that, it's all done, you run down the bottom of it, that color's brand new, all the pseudo markings, all the stuff that's on it, the shiny new metal, the beautiful painted. It looks like you just.
No, the only reason I asked about my HP is because I want Doug to put a software back on
Okay.
That's you, that one.
it. And I'm not gonna do it if Doug's not gonna do it.
You're not gonna clean install Windows 10 on your laptop if Doug not gonna put his software on there. Well, Doug will put his software back on there.
Well, I asked him to do it for my aunt, because my aunt won't go on camera. He won't do it.
Well, you're not your aunt. She's not you.
Hey,
I
Alex,
know.
Yes, Ken.
you're not going to believe this, but in the screensaver settings, guess what's back?
What?
Flying windows.
Well,
Right there.
okay.
Right underneath bubbles.
Okay, that's supposed to be,
I thought he got rid of that.
no, we got rid of the Windows XP one.
No, I didn't get rid of that yet, but I was going to.
Okay. I thought you did. My mistake. Alright, so let's go reset. We've done a restart. Everything looks like it should. Let us...
You know what? I'd be curious to run, emergency kill on you and see if that picks up on anything. Cause clearly something ain't right.
Well, I think...
It looked like you had ran emergency kit before because there was already an EEK directory in the C drive, and that's created when you run that. So you obviously ran that emergency kit before.
Yeah, but I'd be curious if it really removed that Windows XP thing. Because I ran Malwarebytes on here a couple nights ago, and it found 5 pieces of malware on my computer.
You release Canada. I'm the water in passion to spray. When it's up to
And I removed that 5 pieces of malware. But clearly something ain't right. Although I'm wondering if we log into my wife's account, if it will do the same thing that it's doing now.
What is it doing now?
Screensaver's not working.
Still not working? Okay. It's been a minute 21. Has it came back on yet? And you haven't moved the mouse or keyboard or anything?
Nope.
Because it don't work on my account either when I'm admin. It don't work if
I know that. I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if the same problem persists, I'm wondering if it will not work on her account too. Because if it's consistent across all 3 accounts, it's not even locking the computer.
3 accounts?
Yeah, because you got my account, you got his account, and you got her account. Her account and his account are both, normal, non-admin users.
Okay.
So if stuff don't work on his account, but it works on my account, we know it's because he's not admin. But stuff that doesn't work on her account stuff that doesn't work on his account also applies to her account because they're both the same account type.
Right.
So have him switch accounts, switch to his account first. After he gets there, take his hands off the mouse, take his hands off the keyboard, don't do anything, and see if the screensaver comes on in a minute or so.
Well, I'm in my account now.
When it logs on, it logs into your account?
No, it logs into my account after I put the password in.
I think that's what I just said. Okay, log into Natasha's account and see if it works.
These information labels on the car. It's one thing that they're a huge shout out to Dave Walton.
You may have to check the screensaver settings on Natasha's account because I believe the screensaver settings or user account specific.
All right, I'll wait till he gets there and I'll go check it out. I don't know.
Unless you force it on there by group policy, I believe the screensaver settings are done by user account.
All right. I'll check once he gets over there.
The door pin decal is very important for the validation.
He's on his phone. He could turn his camera around. We can watch the screen like what I was doing earlier today, right?
Yeah.
The original decals of these cars says PCS, so they said that's the proper one.
There's this pretty face.
Are you over on your wife's account yet?
Yeah, I already. Yeah, you are right, Alex. The screensaver for her account is none.
Yes.
So switch it to ribbons in 1 minute, and then turn your camera around. Let us see what happens. Let me know when you do that, and I'll start a timer.
Stop marking on it. It's already been checked.
Somebody's going to have to call Michigan and get the real Mr. Gates in on this.
Everything underneath.
No, don't do that. I'm pretty much enjoying it without him being on here.
We'll have leaks. That's another thing I like to look for. Something that leaks and how. I've already made sure all the headlight both side markers turns in.
So you should have been here earlier today, Robert. Did you start?
What happened?
Oh, I asked Alex if he's got any place to go or doing anything tomorrow. He said no. I said good. I need to get with you because I need to get some things done. And then tonight on the stream, first thing he does is throws me under the bus and puts me in the back of the line because he's going to work on Josh's computer all day. Oh, and yes, he went straight to the waiting room.
That's funny. What are the waiting room? Poor professor.
He's at work. He's gonna.
Well, if you ever come on my Zoom again, Ken, you can guess where you're going.
Uh-oh. Payback.
Hey, Alex.
I haven't. Did anybody?
I've got a timer going. Don't do anything yet. You're good.
Yes, Greg.
Meets the inlay.
In Zoom chat, I put a link to Revo Uninstaller free version, right from the manufacturer's webpage. That way you can uninstall that screensaver Windows XP Pro.
Right.
No,
You
we
did that
don't have.
already, I thought.
We don't have that installed.
So you set the screensaver settings to a minute, right?
Right.
Into the right screensaver.
Right. Now I'm gonna go in and change it and see if the problem will fit. Because clearly there's something.
Change
Well,
it
wait
to
a
what?
minute. Wait a minute. If we set for 10 minutes.
Well, okay. Put it to a minute.
That's
Uno.
because 10 minutes is the default.
Right.
Okay. Put it to a minute. And then get out of all that. Just minimize it. You're fine. And let me know when you've done that, and I'll start the clock.
I didn't realize that before.
We good?
I'm working on it. Yeah, go ahead.
Clock is started. Here we go. I'm going to get a message one of these days. Ken, please join me in my Zoom. No, not going to happen. I really need to talk to you. I'll start a Zoom. Send it your way. $30 seconds to go.
You wouldn't do that to me.
How much
Well,
you
you've
want
already
back?
told me if I join your Zoom, you're going to put me in a waiting room. So, why would I join your Zoom?
Only if I'm in the mood.
Oh, okay. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing.
Let it go a little longer. Earlier today, we were about a minute and a half-ish or so.
Well, I can go in and I can delete the screensaver. That's not a problem.
That might be causing your problems, though. I mean, we don't know. It's just speculation. We honestly don't know.
Right.
The screensaver in the System32 file, right?
Right. Right,
Well,
yeah.
and guess what? You can't delete them. Only admin can delete them.
Okay, I want my admin pass then.
That's 2 minutes, so clearly it's not going to work.
Clearly, there's something wrong.
Oh yeah, agreed.
I'll
Yeah.
delete them. I'll delete them for you.
Now, is it possible that all this emulation stuff he's running to make his computer look like something else could be affecting that?
I don't think that has anything to do with it, but it is possible. There's a very slight chance that it is possible.
Well, I like the way the FP pathfinder looks with Windows 10.
Because I don't have any of that on mine, and that could be a factor that it worked on mine with no issues. Worked on yours. You don't have any of that on there either, correct?
Yes, I don't have any of that on there.
So, just a thought.
Like I'll
I'll
go in and delete all those for you tomorrow while you're at your aunt's house.
Why can't you give me admin and I'll do it? You don't trust me?
Because you said you don't trust yourself, and you told me to do it, and you told me to give it back, and you told me to do it again, and I told you that I would only set it up if you wouldn't go back on it.
Yeah, but if it's a mess I caused, I have to be the one to clean it up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, why go and do the hassle in the first place?
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, but there's also part of me that thinks that if I give you the admin back, you'll just cause an even bigger mess, which will cause an even bigger mess for me to clean up.
No, I don't see how I can make my computer any worse than what it already is.
Oh God, I wish you hadn't have said that.
Oh, yes, you can.
You can.
So that's the reason why, and the fact that you said you don't trust yourself.
And there's probably a good reason as to why you don't.
I'd rather wait for Doug and get Doug's opinion on the whole thing.
I don't think you want to do that, Josh. Honestly.
No, Doug.
Oh shoot! I just moved my mouse. I was doing a test. Doggone it. Okay, now I'll put my mouse right there. Hit the start button. Doug might fix it for you one time. I would seriously doubt if you did the same thing again, he would fix it again.
Right.
He might do it one time. And that's a thin mic.
Yeah.
And again, the other problem is he might have things lined out for the next 2 or 3 Saturdays, and then are you patient enough to wait on him to do it? Because you know he's going to do it on his live stream, or he'll record it. When
See, you don't have to wait on me. You don't have to wait on me to do it. You can call me anytime you need something done.
Hey Gary, I'll let you in a minute. Right now I'm running a test. I got about 10 more seconds to go. I just glanced up and seen you once in. I never heard the ding. It might have happened when I went to get my water. So let me let him in.
I just heard the ding.
Yeah, I let him in. I just glanced up and seen it. I don't know when it dinged to let him when he joined the waiting room, but
Don't start calling me Alex.
no, that's my fault. That was clearly I didn't see it. Well, I didn't hear it. It might happen when I went to get water, and I just happened to glance up at the top of the screen, and I seen that you were in the waiting room. That clearly on me.
Yeah, life is what it is.
It's true.
I still say you should have Windows 3.1 on that machine.
Windows.
Yeah,
A mate would call.
and DOS 2.11 or 1.25.
Well, right now we're just trying to get a screensaver working.
Why? It's not a CRT. Don't worry about it. You can't move it. You can't burn LCD with flame.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Gary. There's really no reason for him to use the screensaver other than the fact that he likes it. But he can't even use the one that he really likes because it was designed for Windows XP.
I met a lady. I'm nothing weird here, except she was. I met a lady when I was like 24, and she cut half her leg off with a circular saw.
Damn.
No, she wanted to.
Damn again. Why would you cut your leg off?
Only half.
Why would you cut half your leg off? Like that makes a difference?
I have no clue.
What?
She-
Okay, was she on medication? Had she been
No,
drinking?
This isn't a joke. She invited about 10 of us over to dinner, and we knew
Oh God.
from here, and she wasn't just a performance art. We thought she was joking, but hey,
Did you guys witness this?
yep.
Oh my
Thought it was a joke until it's like,
Till the
She
blood
was-
started going everywhere, yeah.
yeah,
And she was
She was
going,
screaming.
ah!
didn't scream at all. That I'm
And
not
you
joking.
sure she wasn't on something?
I hate saying the next couple of words because it's 100% true. She saw herself as a one-legged person.
I see myself as a millionaire, but I'm not out robbing banks.
If you thought you'd get away with it.
No, I wouldn't.
But I will say one thing came through, and I'm heading to crack of her, seriously. These people, even though she did it to herself, thought she was even sicker than she was. So everybody felt sorry for her,
Maybe that's why she did it.
probably. And for 40-some years, from what I've heard, she's on disability, so. No skills, no brains.
Ain't cutting hot. No.
No skills, no brains, medical, and money.
Ugh.
Almost 40 years. 39 and a half or something.
That's.
Friend of mine still knows her, but not like good friends or anything. Yep.
Yeah, I'd be staying far, far away.
As far as we know, she hasn't worked with her whole life.
She would not be babysitting my kids, my dogs, my cats, my fish, anything.
We're 3 in the store. No, she should be.
Ugh. I'll have nightmares tonight about that now, thanks.
No problem. You gotta be there.
No, I'm glad I wasn't there. That's.
No, I swear to God, I'm not joking. The real funny thing about it is now she has a job skill.
Oh, pray tell, what is that?
Carpentry. And the real joke is, for like 4 days, they tried to save her leg. Because it was fairly straight cut.
A clean cut with the circular saw. And he's
More than
wow.
that.
Lower leg, lower half of her leg.
Under the knee, yeah.
Hey, under the knee, yeah, of course. Ugh. All right, let's get back to the problem at hand. We've had enough gore for the night. Anyone want to? Let's.
Anybody want to do that first?
No. What? Wait a minute. Oh, dog, my saw. Damn it, the saw is not charged. Doggone it. Get
That's
back.
why we had. That was before we had battery saws.
Yeah, really. Oh yeah, true, huh?
Yeah. Nowadays, you don't even need a quarter.
So Rick,
You know
what?
what I find weird?
Right.
When I disable my retro bar, all the icons go all over the screen, meaning they look like this. But when the retro bar is enabled, like when I did a restart,
All you have to do to fix that, if you disable your retro bar, is right click on your desktop, go to view, and auto arrange icons.
yeah, but why is it doing that when the retro? When
You have to restart your computer to get the retro bar to work.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he just did it
no.
because the retro bar is set to start up on startup when he logs into his account.
I think that's what I just asked, wasn't it? Does he have to? He cannot put the retro bar back without restarting his computer.
Yes, he can.
Okay.
Yes, he can.
So this is just an easier way of doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're gonna hate what I'm gonna say then. As soon as you get up and running, disable that retro bar, set your screensaver to 1 minute, and see what happens.
But watch.
Please tell me this is true. What the hell? Panda's wonderful.
As long as they're not
See how all the icons are all over the place.
right.
And then when it enables the retro bar, it puts all the icons on
Hey, hold it still.
on the side of the screen.
Yeah, we can see him. You don't have to go up and down. We can see him.
But when I get out of the retro bar, what happens?
We know it's going to go back to helter skelter.
It's because the retro bar has its own, pretty much takes over the desktop and has
Right.
its own icon settings or whatnot.
Yep. But I'm more concerned about if he puts it back, takes the retro bar, shut it off, try to run the screensaver to see what happens.
Right, that's what I'm gonna do.
Right. And in the meantime, right click on the screen somewhere, go to view, and whatever the command is to put them in order. Alex knows what it is, I don't.
That's right.
Right click.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing anything because I want to see something.
Okay.
But clearly something's causing it. I don't know what it is.
Well, that's why we're doing a little bit of troubleshooting to try to figure it out. So we obviously know something's causing it. It's not working. It works on my machine, Alex's machine. I'm going out on a limb here. It's probably going to work on Robert's and Greg's and Chris's and Gary's and Rick's.
My next thing is going to be change the background. See if it doesn't like that.
Have you downloaded the latest version? It's too
Let it
official.
organize it what?
Retro bar or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
When did you download it and where from?
I just got an update a couple days ago
From where?
from the website.
The retro bar comes from GitHub. Here
You know,
Okay, then I'm there. An agreement or whatever. GREMIN? Programmer.
yes. Did anyone plug the timer?
No, because we didn't see you go in and change the settings.
You have him up to the latest, greatest on Windows 10?
Yes. There is
Now, see
21
that,
H2.
now, see that thing we, never mind.
Just let me know when to hit the start button.
I don't want to do this. No, I'm not doing it. Forget it. Talking to myself, whatever.
Go ahead.
Start button is running. Just focus right there. That's good. We can see the screen. That's cool right there.
It's better than default. Living.
$40 seconds.
But that repertoire doesn't only come up in my name. It goes in her name too.
I
20
just-
seconds.
So I'd be curious if it goes up in your name too.
This
reminds
reminds
me
me of the
I set it up. I set it up so that the retro bar starts in her name. But no, it does not start in my name.
Okay.
We'll know in a few minutes if the astronauts are going to make it when they come out of the dark side of the moon.
Yeah, it actually came close. What are you having trouble with?
The screensaver's not working.
Does he install Windows XP Pro screensaver?
I know, I got it's part of the retro bar.
No,
No.
no.
Where is it?
It's not in there anymore, Jerry. I took it out.
Oh shit. What's it? Hold on. I thought I had, never mind. What's the name of the program?
Windows XP Professional Screensaver.
Yeesh. Where'd you get it at?
I don't even remember.
I don't even remember either.
The short version of this story is he downloaded a whole bunch of 20-year-old software. They're trying to get 20-year-old stuff to work on a brand new computer, and he's wondering why it don't work, and it's not supposed to work.
What did you download? Windows XP what?
Professional Screensaver.
Is there a name of anything on the program that I can search for just to see what it does?
Oh my God, Josh.
Anybody have a clue what it's called?
No, because it came from some fly-by-night website.
Do we still have the website, or is it gone?
Should be in his history.
No, website's gone.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You clear your history on your browser?
No, I didn't.
Then it's got to be in your history.
God help me find it, because I don't know where it's at.
Alex, you can do that.
That's a tall order, Ian, but I'll give it a shot.
What browser was he using?
Microsoft Edge, my favorite. Not.
Be careful, Edge is faster and more secure than Chrome right now.
He's trying to do what?
Huh?
I think right now we're trying to determine what site he picked up this Windows XP Professional
Yes.
Screensaver from.
Oh, you're trying to
Because
get
I'll
to the
bet you
history.
$1 there's something with the version or
Yeah, you
the
gotta get to the history.
Yeah.
You
or
go
the
up
not
to
enough
the,
files is money.
Yeah.
you go up to them dots right next to your picture there, Josh, on the far right.
Yeah.
Click on those dots, and then just go down to history, click on history.
BH Ringer sent me an email because he downloaded that same screensaver, found that same screensaver, so I'm looking for his email.
Did he get it from the same place?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Too bad he's not in his.
It's called 3D Windows XP.
How do I go down? How far do I go down?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
When did you download it?
Okay, put it in a chat someplace.
Where is my history in here?
I told you.
Go to the top. You should have at the very top. It should just say. Let me go up to mine. History is the 1, 2, 3, 4th thing listed on the list. Going down the list. Oh, that's on Chrome. I don't know about Edge. Should be close to the same.
It's right after favorites.
Alright, I got it.
Finally.
And then you have to remember about when you did it and just look in that time frame.
Check the Zoom chat, Gary.
Yeah, I'm seeing it too. Oh, you don't have a link?
No link.
Although-
Well, he had to use a BH Ringer had to use a Revo uninstaller to get rid of it.
I'm not going to run it. I'm trying to find the code someplace.
When I got rid of it, I was able to go get uninstall it and to have me move programs through.
No, I bet there's a lot of crap.
No.
Yeah.
It's on. He had to go through like SysWow 64, which is a 64-bit version of System 32, in order to be able to remove it. BH Ringer did.
I believe that. A lot of this crap. Okay. Screensaver. Anybody want to tell me who wrote it?
Microsoft.
Yeah, right. Even they're not that bad.
Well, because the reason why I say that is because BH Ringer said it's a Microsoft product. It just doesn't work. It's only designed for Windows XP, not Windows 10.
No, the screensavers, I agree with you, Alex. The program that put them out there in Windows 10 and 11, I don't agree. They're bad. They've been trying to put something 30 years old, 20 years old out there. Because they wouldn't want people complaining that bad. The screensaver can be done, but I agree. I'm looking at it right now.
I think this is where I got it.
Can you turn your phone the other way so we can see the whole? There you go. Oh,
Where are we at?
there you go. Oh,
No, he's still in portrait.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to get him to go to.
He's probably got his auto rotation on.
That could be. Oh well.
Matthew Camp is saying they work on Windows 10 with no problem.
Yeah, he's talking about the ones that above it. His comment. He put 2 links in there. He's talking about those.
Oh.
Okay, so try to get it closer. I can see 3D Windows.
Where are you seeing that?
It says 3D Windows XP screensaver. That's what it's.
Right, now can you go up and show us the browser? The top, there you go. And then slide to your right, slowly.
Slowly.
Yeah, a little slower than that. We're old here. We got to put our glasses on. And our hearing aids.
Yeah.
Or so I've been told.
I'm surprised I don't go on the waiting room for all that.
You should, but we won't. When you're in Valley, you should go to jail. That's crap on a new computer.
Okay, so we got it from 3D-Windows-SP-Screen-Server.Informer.com. That's where we need to go.
10.3.
Man.
use the version.
And I agree with Gary and Alex. I think you're going to have to put the Revo installer in there and run it, because even though you uninstalled it, I will almost guarantee there are remnants of that program out there wreaking havoc.
More big entries.
And even though we don't want to do this, the best course of action may
Don't
be
say
if
it.
they don't
No, don't say it. Do not. No.
Just leave the damn thing on.
Go ahead, say it.
to do a clean install.
Oh,
No, do a backup before you put that crap on. Or restore, excuse me.
Yeah, I know that's.
well, if hold on. If we do a clean install, we are saving my e-games, because I'm not re-downloading them.
I think that's
Okay,
why
you're-
Gary suggested doing a backup first.
Okay, oh Lord have mercy, get that shit out there now. Okay,
You're gonna play those e-games. If we do a clean install, you're gonna play them in a Windows XP virtual machine.
okay, got information for anybody listening.
Yeah, go ahead. We're listening.
This is version 10.3. Nobody gives a shit. It is written for 32-bit systems. Last update was October 22nd, 2020.
Okay.
It's probably not even meant to be run on the updates that are out there now.
Nope.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And it's basically a year and a half old.
32-bit app, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And that goes along with what I found. Somebody posted on there that the last time they got it to work on Windows 10 was 2019. So,
And Windows 10 has had how many updates since 2019?
At least
Alright.
oh,
2, 3, 4.
7. 6 or 7.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's had 2 or 3. Yeah.
I'm talking about major feature updates.
Oh,
At
okay.
least twice a year.
Yeah, twice a year for what, the last 2 or 3 years?
Well, if we do a clean install,
I know.
I
We
wanna
have to put Doug's stuff back on there, and we have to
Right.
unactivate your Zoom text and your JAWS.
Yeah, it'd be a pain in the neck to do that, so you might want to try to figure out.
Yeah.
Download
I was
Revo.
gonna say, figure out a different way.
Yeah, download Revo uninstaller and run that and see if that fixes it.
I put it in the Zoom chat.
Yep, I know.
I have a program called
Alright, I'm going in on Zoom on the computer.
Okay.
That's a better idea.
Alex, you feeling okay?
Yes, I'm okay. The question is Josh okay?
I'm worried about you. You actually almost suggested doing a clean install. I'm concerned.
Yeah, only because Josh failed to take my vice versa and put all the garbage on the computer.
That's
Okay.
funny.
I don't know. I mean, it might have been DH, and I know he knows what he's doing, but I don't mean to insult anybody. This has a program when it runs, because it's an exec file. The program that uncompresses it is called Win32 Cabinet Self-Extractor. That is from Microsoft. Nothing else on it is from Microsoft. So when you see Microsoft, it's actually the outside of it, not the crap inside. So it is not a Microsoft program. And I can't find any name on it for what it's worth. So we can go look for the gentleman that did it. Maybe he's updated it.
Is that Josh's computer doing that? Yeah, we're hearing something.
Yes, can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
No.
I don't know how audio. Oh, this is going well.
Oh, I got another one for you folks that might want to have fun. Did you have this, Alex? This file came from another computer. It might be blocked to protect this computer.
I wasn't on there when he downloaded that file.
Sorry.
Gary.
It's okay, I apologize.
He downloaded it himself.
And my system wouldn't let me run it without going through some gyrations.
Like you mean like the smart screen where it says run anyway?
No, not just that. No. I mean, when you download it, if you want a property, it won't even like unblock it from another system that it can't identify.
Well, see, we're talking about when he did this. We're talking about he had disabled UAC.
Oh, I know. I'm agreeing that it did. Yeah. I'm just saying why I like the operating system that my system is running on. You can't even cut your leg out. So you don't have a backup without this on it?
No, we should have taken the backup of what's his name, Jim's install before we put any of Josh's stuff on it, but didn't, because Josh was in too big a hurry to install all his retro bar and all that.
He didn't do this like day 1 or day 2, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we talk about installing the retro bar.
No, installing the XP screensaver that screwed it up. When did he do that?
No, he did that a couple of days ago.
And you don't have a backup prior to that? You've already overwritten him, haven't you?
Or deleted them.
Yes.
Okay.
Certainly.
Okay. Hang on.
On my
Let me
computer.
see if this button works or not.
Don't.
No.
This was my personal work computer for both. It's backed up.
Can you hear us now, Josh?
And it's backed up at work every day. So shit like this doesn't happen.
Can you hear us now, Josh?
Hey, Gary,
Yes, sir, Greg.
I read a message online from the cyber command in the Navy.
Yes, sir.
They're finally getting around to pushing
Windows
Windows 10 20H2.
The problem is with government, I agree with you totally. They push for their vendors a lot more than they push for themselves.
Yeah.
Were you ever in procurement or anything like that?
No, not procurement, no.
Okay.
But I know how it works basically.
Well, we sold some stuff. My wife worked at a company. I mean, she worked for us. We sold a software system to a company that sold fasteners. This was back when the 20 grand toilet seats were out.
Yeah.
I mean, this was real. But the deal is with fasteners, you have a box. I mean, they're huge, and some boxes are small, size of your hand. They had to have 6 sides of labels on each box, and then the pellet had to have 6 sides of labels. And they all had to be wrapped in plastic, sealed. And the concept they told us when we said, "Are you kidding?" is if a soldier or whatever needs to grab a box of whatever, he doesn't have time to twist it and look around. He just grab it. One of 6 sides will be what he sees.
Josh, can you hear us yet?
Because nobody in the world wants 6 labels on a thing because it costs extra money.
I'm just wondering why they're delaying installing it till May of this year. 20H2.
20H2, it should be 21H2.
I know.
Matthew
I
said
mean,
if you,
I'm sorry, I quote heard you, but it didn't register. You're kidding, right? Not you.
20H2. May of this year.
Josh, can you hear us? I fixed it.
What was wrong with it?
Because you didn't have your speaker set correctly in Zoom.
Okay.
Matthew Camp says, have you tried doing a custom scan of Malwarebytes and scanning the entire drive?
That's not the problem. Go ahead. trying to make stuff written by somebody that probably didn't follow each standard from at least 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. He has software that what happens is just like the telemetry I was saying around, that the money or the tracking software on Windows 10 and 11, Microsoft finds something out that they don't like you doing, they change the whole and cause security patch.
They found 5 people with malware.
Yeah, but they're in quarantine, they can't do anything.
Right.
And you can put a check mark. You can put a check mark in them all and remove them or delete them. No, we go for delete.
Delete.
Where's he getting this stuff? Thought he had special software.
WebRoot.
I thought he had special software.
He does that web
Yes.
that he's got to get rid of.
I thought he had special software.
What do you-
That is the software, Jerry.
I thought you had software that worked.
Are you saying Malwarebytes doesn't work?
No, the one he's running WebRoot.
Oh, I think he's running Malwarebytes, is he not? Or am I
Of course,
looking?
yeah.
The Malwarebytes is the free version, but which doesn't run all the time.
It's a standalone scan. Sorry. Go ahead.
Do I do the big one, the middle one?
Man, it got quiet all of a sudden everywhere.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. I got a ding on my phone. Whew, I was beginning to worry.
You shouldn't
And
have.
I told them, Jerry, the only way I would get rid of the web root is if someone went out and bought me a copy of Malwarebytes.
Why do you want an inferior product on your system? Start with that.
The answer is because he's got 900 or 800 some odd days left.
No, that doesn't answer that question. He's asking. He said, why would he want to put Malwarebytes in there in replace of WebRoot? My question to him is, who says it's an inferior product?
No. I said WebRoot is inferior.
Oh, I misunderstood. My bad. Maybe I do need hearing aids. Damn.
Yeah, you do.
I understand why hold on to something that is I don't care if we have 10 years. That'd be like 10 years of standing inside of a car and getting it.
So the question would be, is Malwarebytes free better than a paid WebRoot? And if it's yes,
Yeah.
solves your
In my
problem.
opinion, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, then there's your answer right there. You don't need a paid version. Get rid of WebRoot.
No, hold on both Alex and Ken. When you run it, better. But it won't be run for, quote, 2 days at a time, so you're going to get 2 days worth of crap filled down with no protection at all. So I disagree with you, Alex.
Pardon me.
Because the free version doesn't run continuously.
I know that.
I know you know that. But yeah, so if he goes off to a website right now, he's going to get to download all kinds of crap.
Probably won't want to run.
But do I say Malwarebytes is good if you got the paid version? Yes.
Okay.
But do I like what I
I've
run?
just been having, I've been using and been having Defender, Windows Defender, and the free version of Malwarebytes on my computer, and haven't had a problem.
Yeah, but with the free version, when do you run it?
I haven't ever. I think I probably run it once or twice.
I can guarantee you that it's not doing anything. So, okay.
I know it's not doing anything. It's not even running right now.
So you don't have it, basically. I mean, you can say you have it, but you can put it on a flash drive and put it on your desk. That's as much good as it's doing right now. Installing it, not running it is I'm sorry, I don't have a better word.
Why not install the Microsoft Edge browser extension for Malwarebytes? It's
Actually, I think
free.
Google has one too.
It's free.
Free's good.
Is WebRoot puts a Norton
No,
extension.
no. I got that separate.
Oh, you got that
Right.
separate.
What? What?
that separate.
I'm getting totally confused. You have WebRoot sucks. Go ahead. What is Norton? I mean, I know what Norton is. What are you doing with Norton?
That's separate from the web root.
On this
It's a
computer?
crappy browser extension that won't let me download anything when I try to download.
On this computer?
On his computer, when I try to download stuff before, like download YouTube videos or whatever, it won't let me download nothing. Because
On this computer?
Yes.
I was in.
Nuke it and start over again, and don't put that stupid stuff back on your computer, Josh.
Listen to me. I'm joking for a minute. Let's send it back to Jim. Let him send it to you the right way, and then lock it before you get to it.
We can't do that because I would erase the thing that Jim did.
Jim can redo it if he wants.
I
You're
was
just gonna
joking,
have
by
to-
the way.
Yeah, I
Let's put
know.
it right back to the beginning and say nothing.
So you got...
You don't need Alex on it. You don't need Doug on it because nobody gets on your computer. Nobody does anything. Unplug it, and then you won't have any problems with it. I'm being nasty, Alex.
We're a little over 2 hours, and we're going to
I
keep
get
going
your point.
on the stream if you guys can hear
You
me
got it unplugged. Ain't nothing can happen to it.
until we
Yeah, I don't care what he-
get some
go ahead,
progress
put rubber
here.
in it. Tomorrow when he goes to work, we'll have him come and unplug it and take the plug with him. And then he won't have any more trouble with it. Hey, Alex, it won't work. And you'll do as much as you can with the thing powered off. Have you tried uninstalling it just for reaching out loud?
So I've got to
Break.
get this question answered. What Norton product is on this computer?
Browser extension for Microsoft Edge for.
Yeah, but it's not turned on.
I'm staying quiet.
If that was my computer in my office, I think I'd get fired from the IT department.
This is why
I don't know if
we
the
have
stream's still going
this
or
is
not. I
why
seem
we,
to have lost my ability to see what's
have
going
to
on.
slap people's hands and like, no, you're not putting that on the computer, and lock the computers down at school and at college and at businesses.
Businesses and school, they can give you an E, and it's the business, they can fire your ass. So,
So I need to do an
Yeah, but
audio
wait.
check on YouTube.
what can we do to Josh?
It should be good. I got myself muted on Zoom, so I don't
Take the
get in
computer
trouble.
away from it.
They can't hear me unless they're watching the stream.
Yep, I was thinking,
Jason, I don't have an email yet. I don't just give
The
out the
other day,
credentials to everybody.
we
Send me an
seen that,
email.
Thank
Thank you, Tony.
I don't really mean this. I kind of wishing that Jim had put a BIOS password on.
Thank you, Wintermute. By the way, hi, Wintermute. I saw you earlier and forgot to say hi. Thank you for being
I'm
here.
wishing that I had set up the account the way I did now when Jim had it, so that we wouldn't be having this issue.
Have you seriously tried uninstalling that stuff?
What do you mean, WebRoot?
No, the screensaver.
Well, he would if somebody would let him.
Well, the option is not letting you. The option is Alex is going to touch his work or Doug. Once you tell Doug he's got that crap on from 2 years ago that it's basically a virus. Doug doesn't want to touch that machine. Hey Doug, will you help me? Hey Doug, this is Gary now.
Good point.
Doug, it's got a freaking virus on it. They won't let you take it off. Doug does not want to get on that machine at that point. He's going to see all that screensaver type crap and say, that's not from here. Where's that from? I don't know. I got it off the web from someplace I don't know, from somebody I don't know. And I had web group checking it.
Norton and Windows Defender.
I don't think he's got Defender running. I hope.
Nope, he doesn't. It's only web root and that Norton.
I have no trouble.
Thing.
I mean, when I say I company has it, the 3 years I've been here, we've not had one virus from Defender.
I know, I haven't either.
What do you guys supposed to be? What do you guys think that should be? You guys think that should do a cleaning call?
No. I think you should I should take off web root, take off the screensavers, take off the web root, use the free version of Malwarebytes and Windows Defender, and that'll be it. And if we have to do a clean install after doing all of that, we have to do a clean install.
I've installed Revo uninstaller first.
Yeah, but the problem is I can't install anything.
But Alex can.
What can't you install?
I can't go in and install programs.
Say it again.
I cannot go in and install programs.
But Alex
That's
can.
probably a good thing.
If you keep putting that crap on, nobody's going to touch that machine with a 10-foot pole.
Okay, I might have calmed
And
down
that's-
enough now to
And that's
rejoin
why
this fray.
He told me he don't trust himself, and he gave Alex admin to get on to me. And now he's only on a standard user account.
We knew. Oh. Whatever. My professional recommendation would be uninstall WebRoot, uninstall a screensaver, use what Greg said, uninstall it, and go back to Defender and Malwarebytes. Huh?
Mine get paid for like 980 some odd days.
We don't care how many days you're ain't paid for. That's irrelevant.
Josh, listen carefully. If I came up to you and said, "Hi, Josh, it's Gary. You don't know me, but we talk on Zoom," and hit you up the side of the head, said, "I'm going to do that for 900 days."
See you right back.
Does that mean you want me to do it for 900 days? I mean, just something says at 900 does not make it good if you sit 900.
What was your question?
But the last thing I would do, Alex, is find out where the data for WebRoot and the data for the screensaver is hiding on there. Keep it from being used again. Can't say the right word. But they're going to be hiding that someplace, probably not in program files.
So how do we check to see if I have a virus?
Excuse me, are you running that Malwarebytes as we speak?
With that?
Weren't you going to run Malwarebytes?
Yeah. Malwarebytes said I don't have it.
Said you did not have anything?
No.
Then you don't have anything right now. But you did delete some before you ran Malwarebytes.
Right. If they were in quarantine.
Excuse me.
Today's the day, and I'm excited and nervous, and I'm looking to get
Not getting anything accomplished.
I'm sleeping, so I don't know about the other two. So what did Greg do today?
A few projects out in the garage. Priming and painting.
I'm nervous, excited.
Some parts on my grill. Talked to my neighbor, he's got transmission problems on his van.
How old?
I don't know what year, 2010, 12, 14, I don't know.
That's the problem.
It's Chrysler. He pulled the pan, cleaned it out. There was some crud on the magnet. Cleaned out all the RTV that they used to seal it up with. I gave him a bottle of Lucas transmission slip. And he put that in and he test drove it for 25 miles. He said it was a lot better, but he doesn't know if he's gonna get a remanufactured transmission. Excuse me. And put it in himself. My other neighbor across the street, he was rattling away with a air gun, so I went over there and talked to him. He was working on a friend's Explorer 96, and he was trying to replace the hub. He couldn't get the 3 bolts off that are on the back that hold the hub in.
Do you have an air gun? I mean, you know.
He had an electric one that's rated at 450 inch pounds, or foot pounds rather. But he couldn't get them off. He soaked them and soaked them, soaked them again.
But you know there's only one way to get them off.
I told him to go buy a propane torch.
Bingo.
So I had to step away for a minute. Sorry to interrupt. Somebody fill me up, bring me up to speed. What's going on with the situation with Josh's computer?
Same as when you left. Talk and no action.
The same as before.
Okay.
Got
I've
nowhere.
been trying to talk him into getting rid of the web root and using Malwarebytes and Windows Defender pretty much.
Yeah, I caught some of that. I think the order was delete the screensavers.
Actually, the reverse.
Oh.
So WebRoot doesn't try to stop from deleting anything else.
Okay, so get rid of that, then the screensavers, then run Revo uninstaller and see if that fixes the problem.
I'd use Revo. I'd install Revo uninstaller that I put in the chat room and take off WebRoot, then take off all the screensaver stuff.
Okay, okay. Then I'm going
Right.
to guess that's being met with resistance.
Not for us. Alex, Greg, and Gary agree.
Yes.
Well, I agree too. I
4.
100% agree. You have a backup done, correct? It's got all this nonsense on there?
Yes.
Okay. So he has nothing to lose if you put the Revo uninstaller on there and take all this stuff off and it fixes it. We've solved the problem. On the other hand of the coin, if you do this and he runs it and it doesn't fix it, he wants it back on, then you can put it back on so that he's happy, right?
Yes.
There's no doubt in my mind what I'd be doing right now. I'd be getting Revo uninstaller and I'd be running it. By the way, where did he go?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You know, I was thinking,
I just see an empty chair, so I was wondering.
No, I'm still here.
I was thinking if he did it at Jim's, or Jim did it, it might disappear on the way back to Josh. You never can tell.
Yeah, that would not be funny. So Josh, I would let Alex log into your computer, install the Revo uninstaller, get rid of the things that we suspect are the problems, see if your screensaver works, and if it does, problem is solved. If it doesn't, he's got an image, he can reinstall it or put the image back on there, whatever the terminology is, and you're right back to where you were at.
And you'll have the full Windows XP Pro screensaver program on there so that you can use the uninstaller to remove it. There's a force uninstall option in there.
The question is, does Alex want to do that tonight or not?
I'm deleting the screensavers now.
Do what?
It's 11 o'clock here, so not tonight.
Yeah, it's 3 minutes till 12 here.
Because I'm pretty sure my mom's gonna be coming back here in a minute to say time to go to bed, and I'm not about to try to do all this from my tablet.
Well,
Okay, well, we go to option number 2. Go ahead, Josh.
I said I'm deleting the screensavers right now.
Yeah, you think you're deleting them. Why don't you get the Revo uninstaller and know that they're deleted?
Okay. But Alex would have to give me the password.
No, I can do it. I should be able to log in and do it, right, Alex?
Yes, I sent you and Doug the password, so you'll be able to do it.
you call Doug and he can do it right now.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a response from Doug when I sent y'all that email. I got a response from you, but not from Doug.
You do? He didn't? Oh my, I figured he'd drop everything. Probably thought it was a joke. Sorry, Alex.
I'm just answering a text from Tim. He posted he thought he might have broke his arm. Is that Jeff Ryman back in the chat room? Or has he been here the whole time? Oh, it's time to go to bed. Well, it's only 9 o'clock, Jeff. Alex? Yes, maybe. You? I don't think so. Jason, the longer you ask for a wrench, the longer I will not give you a wrench. If you ask again, you can probably get 4 or 5 birthdays in before I'll give you a wrench. You get your wrench when I feel you've earned your wrench. And asking me for a wrench does not get you a wrench. So don't ask again, please.
You know who he is?
I do.
I'm surprised he wasn't talking about
Like Josh asking me probably a dozen times, if not more. When are you going to give me the password? When are you going to give me the password? The more times you ask me, the longer it's going to be before I give you the password.
Yeah. I mean, it's good he recognizes he might do something wrong. That's good. It's bad that he recognizes he might do something wrong, so he makes you the administrator, but then he wants to do it. That's bad. You're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
Me or Josh?
You. My main goal is just to get him up and running and see if we can fix this. That's what I want to do. I could, we get him.
But the only reason I want to Doug on my computer is to help me maintain it.
Are you going to pay? Okay, are you going to pay Doug to help you maintain your computer?
I don't know how I would then pay it to him.
Then he's not going to help you maintain your computer. I know that's cold and cruel, but that's the God's honest truth right there.
He may do something for the show one time.
Right.
He's not going to be back and call.
And he's not going to continuously do it, 6 and 12 times over. And
The professor might, and I might, but Doug, no. That's his business, and that's how he makes his money. He might do it one time for a show. He might do it a second time for a show, but after that, no, he's not going to.
But how can we guarantee that he's gonna put his software back on?
If you ask him to, would he please put your software back on, he will do that. That doesn't mean he's going to log into your computer at your every whisk and whim. That just means he has the capability of doing it. Doug runs a business. He's not like me, and he's not like Alex. I'm retired, so I got a hell of a lot of time on my hand.
This is my bar, so BAR. I'm sitting by the bar and drinking after work. I'm coming here.
I'm thinking about picking it back up again. If you would like, I will log in and I will get the Revo uninstaller and we will do it over the internet. We've been 2 hours and 21 minutes. I have no qualms doing that whatsoever. I understand Alex is getting ready to have to go to bed and he doesn't want to get it started. And what did I say? As if on cue. Was that not your mom?
yes,
I thought so.
you're correct.
But it's your decision. If you say no, I don't want to do that, then good.
No, you can go ahead and do it.
And we've got everybody sticking around. Alex is just going to bed. He'll get on his tablet. So if something looks brag between Greg, Rick, Gary, Chris, and Alex, I'm sure nothing will happen. Famous last words. All up to you, Josh.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is where I need my evil laughter on my stream deck so I could push the button and it goes, Mwah! But I don't have it yet. I haven't added anything to it, by the way. So Tim Sowell's having a rough week. He thinks he might have broke his arm and he got hacked and lost $2,000. Oh, man.
Ouch.
Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. All right, give me a minute and let me figure out what I'm doing here.
What kind of shoes are they? You knew I was going to say that.
Uh-oh, that don't look right. Let me not do that.
No, I haven't set to do that.
No, this was on my end. This is something I did.
That little circle going around the map?
No. That I don't. I'm not even looking at your computer yet.
But if I clean and install my laptop, I want to know that Doug should put his software back on. I won't do it unless he puts it back on.
What kind of software is it, Alex or Josh?
Log me in rescue.
Huh?
Log me in rescue.
Why?
in rescue.
He'll put it on, but I mean, if you called Alex right now, or not Alex, I apologize. If you called Doug right now and said I couldn't get on my computer, I'll bet you $50 he's not going to worry about it until tomorrow at best. He's got a business. If a customer calls him, he's there all day tomorrow. I mean, if you call me, I'm just an example. That's it.
Don't you think if I was in a position to spend Doug money, don't you think I would do it?
If what? I'm sorry, I did not.
If I was in a position to spend Doug money,
No.
don't you think I would do it?
Sure, but that's not your business. His
You
business.
don't realize it makes me feel bad that I cannot support, not that I would want to support, I want to support Terry because he had my.
You turn your computer, your mic off.
I think I might have done it. I may have accidentally disconnected him. I'm trying something here. That probably was me. We'll know in a minute. I hope I didn't. If I did, I did not mean to.
It took Terry Holtman how long to recognize me to make me an admin.
So what? I mean, first of all, I think Carrie is an asshole. But I mean, I'm an admin in there, and I told him he's an asshole. So that tells you absolutely nothing. Josh, you're a nice guy. You're a nice young man. Your wife seems nice, but that doesn't mean people. I mean, Alex is home just like you are, so you guys would help each other. That's great. But putting Doug's stuff back on your laptop.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, how's it? I apologize. I feel bad for you.
Well, I just have had a lot of things to do.
Hey, Jeff!
I was on the phone with Bank of America for 2.5 hours today.
I can imagine.
An hour on hold to get to their estate services group, and an hour and a half to just begin what I need to do to get everything cleared up. And I can't finish it without another 2 trips to the local bank after I get a death certificate. So it's just these things take time. And
definitely. I mean, I understand.
so anyway, but me and I this evening don't have the grandchildren underfoot, although let me say that during the day they have been a blessing to me to have them here.
You get busy.
That I'm kind of late to the party here tonight, and since I saw it going on and made a wise ass remark or two early, and then stepped away for a while, I gather Josh is having problems with some software on his computer.
He's got software that hasn't been updated for over 2 years, and it was made for 32-bit machine, and it's causing him problems.
You know, and it may not work well in the 32-bit subsystem of Windows, the 64-bit version.
Yeah.
How you
And you can run into all kinds. I have dealt with 1 or 2 programs like that, and most of the time, I'm not sure there's anything satisfactory. What you need, if there's a 64-bit version available, is simply an update to it.
Well, he's trying to make his desktop look like a screensaver from an XP machine.
That is to be blunt, something that is going to screw up his machine over and over again.
That's what it's doing. Sorry, Chuck.
And I'm not trying to be nasty here, but it's just XP is better left in the dustbin of history.
Yeah. I mean, as I say with quote Windows 11, we can argue about current. I mean, XP's gone. Windows 7 maybe, but you know.
And some of these things that adjust your desktop may work well in some circumstances, and there can be, with more updates to Windows 10 and or Windows 11, whatever, you will probably find that a lot of those things, the developers may not be active anymore. They may not care to make it work for anything beyond the systems for which they originally developed it.
Yeah. Well, with this one thing, Jeff, the joke is it's still in one place on the internet, but you can't find who wrote it, who was in charge of it, nothing.
Yeah.
So gosh knows.
I'm warm up, yeah.
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, it's some days it's a minute-to-minute thing. Sometimes, when I have things I have to get done, I'm getting them done. But you have the moment when it rises up again inside you, and that's going to be that way for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know.
It was that way when I lost my mom too, believe me.
Yeah. It's difficult when you lose somebody close to you, regardless of what the exact circumstances are. And I really appreciate the support I received directly and indirectly from everybody on here. It was one of the things I look forward to, even just logging into chat every night. So thank you all. I haven't used Revo in a while. I use IOBIT uninstaller, and I know a lot of people think IOBIT generally sucks, and that may be true. You have to watch for them installing stuff that you don't want.
Yes, they have religions with that.
I went to
Download the
IOBIT.
freeware. There you go.
Yeah,
Right
I
here,
went
right?
to-
Yeah.
I went to IOBIT at a time when Revo did not offer a 64-bit uninstaller. Or would not install some 64-bit programs.
Yeah,
And
Josh.
So that's how I got over there.
Tim,
Yes.
do me a favor. Turn off my Bluetooth for the computer so I can use my hearing. Please.
Yeah. How do I do that? Because that's new to me.
Finish the install first.
Well, Josh, I don't know what you said to Alex, or excuse me,
Shut off the
Ken.
Bluetooth.
Okay, but he's only going to do really 2 to 3 things. He's not going to mess with Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, anything.
I think he wants to use his hearing aids, though. Do you not, Josh?
Yeah, I want to use it with the phone and I can't do it with the Bluetooth on the computer.
Okay.
Go to system, and then there's some.
The computer connected up to my hearing aid.
Sure, that's going to be real fun to do since I don't
Probably
understand.
not be under control panel in the old scheme of things, but
Under search control panel. Right there. Sorry.
device, yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
It was on.
You're the
All right. Where do we go from here?
Classic shovel.
Roll down.
There's a couple of things that have 32 and 64-bit versions. Get rid of the
Either way,
32.
we'll get it all.
Oh boy.
Oy, 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 oy. Keep going, old man.
Yeah, I am. Scooby Doo, Jinx at the Spinks. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Alex put them games in, but I thought I'll ever play them.
Okay, so
Okay.
now go back to the top.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
No, it's not there. So it must be. Didn't go through Microsoft. So that's good. Not.
Which kind of software are we looking for to? Some of his specialized software that converts things to spoken text.
Now, he put a bunch of screensavers on there from XP.
No, you want to go into System 32.
No, I want to do it from right here. We're gonna walk ourselves through it. This is gonna be a group effort. We're gonna
Actually, it's not gonna be. It's not there. Try Windows apps at the top. See what that shows us. Create viewers, cool.
I see they've changed your phone to phone link already.
yeah, right here.
Yep.
Can go to the hunter mode and go see if we can find it.
Oh my god.
Try that.
Right, the screensavers are saved under the System 32 folder like we had discussed earlier.
Yeah, but okay, go look for it, you guys.
So they were were not put in with an install program?
They were. That's
No.
Well, that's interesting. It went away.
If they haven't been installed, quote unquote, perhaps you just delete them from the System 32 folder if you know which ones you're doing.
Go under tools.
third one down.
Yeah,
This one?
What's under evidence remover? Now, what's under unrecoverable? Nothing.
Nothing.
I would do Windows tools real quick. That might look for the screensaver.
Right here.
You have to go into System 32 and delete them.
Yeah, if they weren't put in with an install program, if they were just dropped into the System 32 folder, I would just go
That's
in
what I'm
there and
saying.
delete them
That's what
directly.
I'm saying.
Well, but you gotta let all of us kind of figure it out. We just, for those of us who don't do this for a living, we have to actually work
Yeah.
through a deductive process, even if somebody thinks they know exactly where all the stuff is.
What is this one right here that's coming up? Invalid?
HTLF run.
I can't see it.
It says V monitor, VMU, VC.
It's too white.
If you hover over C program files to the right, it'll tell you where it's located.
C program files to the right.
Under Launchpad.
So right here.
Go down three, yeah.
Down.
Okay. Let me get back up there. So right here. It's an execute. As far as monitor, apparently it's an executable file, but it's invalid.
That's a 32-bit program, because it's in the program files x86.
Right.
What is reflect UI?
I don't know what that is.
That's copier or whatever it's called. Image program.
Nothing to do with Magrium. Leave it alone.
Yeah. That's
Okay, Professor, we will.
I'll tell you, I wasn't saying to do anything with it. I was just asking a freaking question.
Yeah, really. Let's continue down through here. Programs, files, Nero,
This
update.
is CD burner.
Yeah.
I'm checking.
Professor, can I still burn CDs if I'm not admin?
Programs installed correctly, yes. I have a couple of CD burning programs, freeware stuff. Nero used to come with certain programs you could get.
Go back in there.
You want to go back into 32 real quick?
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna VMware. Never mind. I thought it was the name of that program in there. Oh, they're gonna say.
I don't use VMware.
That's a professor thing. Soon.
Or one of those programs put it there.
Here one will probably have to know the names of the files that were put on.
Oh gosh.
All of those 12/7/2019 are stuff that came with Windows, obviously. My brain isn't working tonight, but there ought to be an extension for some of the screensavers that.
Yeah, it's SCR.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully they are all SCR.
Why
You
don't
could
you
do
go
the
up
search
to the-
system 32 and find .scr files.
Why don't you go up to the right and use the search box? *.scr.
Maybe I wanted to do it the hard way. Wait, did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
You mean it?
That's the question.
That would be my.
Okay, so flying windows we know we want to get rid of.
Right click and delete it.
Go ahead, Josh. Remember what I told you one time. If you want me to do it, let me do it. I'm not the professor. Didn't go away. It did not.
Sure.
They need to change the
Right-click,
system
go to
properties.
Go to properties. Cancel that.
Well, I might have got rid of it. It said it's no longer located in C whatever, verify. Okay, so we'll just cancel that for now. Is there a refresh on here somewhere? Yeah, right there. Okay,
It's gone.
it's gone. Now, what else did we want to get rid of?
Well, everything else is 12/7/2019, so that's from the fresh install of Windows.
Except for these two down here, which are the 14th.
Yeah.
But they're even... Does that seriously say 2008?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd get rid of those two.
I would. Just kind of a.
No, he's got a backup, so anything we do, he can put it back on there.
And you're only messing with screen saving anyhow.
Right.
And since you're just a file away, leaving there in the recycle bin.
Yeah, it's the same as the last one.
Yeah. I figured that out.
You haven't refreshed yet.
I was up all night. I only worked 12 hours last night. Or 16 hours. 2 in the afternoon to 6 in the
Well,
morning.
then what the hell's wrong with you?
I'm trying to figure that out myself.
So what you're saying is you work part-time.
Yeah, really. All right, so that got rid of the 19 to 19. That looks good. All right. Where do we go from here?
I'd go to your apps menu.
No, delete them out of the recycle bin.
No.
No, not yet.
No.
Ow. Josh, give me to your apps menu. You got this program from the 30s on there.
What's that?
Get me. I don't want to take the time to figure out how to get into your apps menu. You understand this. I don't.
Click on the Windows Start button. And go to Control Panel.
Let me see them off, please.
Go ahead.
Programming features is what I think you're looking for.
Yeah.
Straight over.
Straight over. There you go.
There you go.
You can get rid of that bonjour.
He's using Apple. I wouldn't.
No!
Use an Apple?
Yeah, he's using.
Yeah, I'll let you in on a little secret. He can get rid of it. I got rid of mine years ago, and I still use Apple with no issues. But his call,
You use Apple's iTunes?
yeah, but I have no issues with it.
Yeah.
But we're good. Fishing Special Edition? What in the world?
Who renamed it?
Really?
No, I mean, that's
What are we looking for in here?
Tim.
Yeah, I heard you. So, are we looking for any one specific thing or what?
Keep going down.
Yep, I forgot about that. I had it is frozen.
Hold on. Go up. Get rid of that Doom 95.
Oh, Doom, yeah.
I don't play that. Yeah. Thank you.
Give me one quick second here. No, I can't figure that out right now. All right. I apologize to YouTube. We are locked. I am sharing the screen over Zoom. All right. What else are we looking for?
Going down.
Why did you apologize to YouTube?
Because right now YouTube stream is locked up because I'm sharing my screen to the Zoom and it's not going out to anybody but Zoom.
Is there any way you guys can get rid of that damn OneDrive?
Yes.
I don't use it.
But is it interfering with anything?
You can get rid of it. I got rid of it.
I don't want it.
A lot of people have gotten rid of it. Thousands of people.
I don't want it and I don't need it. That's why I have maximum request.
I agree you don't need it, but they don't do the same thing.
I don't care. I don't want it.
No, I said get rid of it, but OneDrive is just another, is your D drive, it's another directory.
I don't have a need for that. That's why I have its own hard drive.
Right click, or will it go away if we do that? Yeah, I guess it will.
Yeah.
Wish I could remember how to share this with YouTube. I know I've done it before, but right now I'm having thinking issues. Old Maid.
Yeah, that's a common game.
Well, I know what it is.
LibreOffice.
Yeah.
Aaron 23.
I think he uses that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
question.
What is this one right here?
Well, that's a game.
Okay.
Weird game.
No, it's just like Trouble. You ever played Trouble?
No.
Yep.
It's just like that. That Old Maid you can take out. I don't play that.
All right. You see anything on this section we want to get rid of?
No, not really.
What's the consensus on this one?
We're doing there for now.
All right.
Is YouTube seeing what's going on?
No, that's what I said. I wished I could remember how to share it. Right now, YouTube is seeing a frozen Zoom screen. And I don't remember how to bring it back up. I know it can be done. I've done it. Just right now, I'm concentrating on this. In fact, I should just go ahead and shut that stream down. Real quick, I'm just going to hit my button on my new Stream Deck and end the stream. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jeff, Kenny, Wintermute. I didn't see Tom tonight, or if I did, I apologize. I don't think I did. Tony Wawa, as always, thank you. The stream will end shortly. I'm pressing the button.